on some of this. Where could he be? I don't see any dead people yet. Okay, I hear something. Let's see if we can go find them. Oh shit, they're fucking letting them go over here. What the fucking no way? What? I should have checked that mag. I fucked up. Damn it. I had that dude cooked and the mag ran out. And that was the one I reloaded. That sucks ass. Wow. That dude just got so fucking lucky. I hit him, ammo used 9, hit count 9. Shit. It's crazy.
All right, I'll be back.
Yep. Damn, they can see my name. Those fucking cheaters can, can't they? That means that if they see TV in my name, they're probably gonna come bust my ass just because it has TV in it.
Doge effort continues. Wait till you hear what we discovered about NGOs and the role they're playing in the fraud. Then we have a trans drill instructor interview you're not going to want to miss in Cringe of the Week, followed by a woman who's complaining about inflation.
Yeah, it's a year or something.
Cash is a trillion.
We should be pick and choosing which. Florida has mobile.
Bondi. That's what I like. That one has legs.
That's some dummy shit.
That one really has legs.
Last I heard, she was in Dubai and she was mouthing off or something.
Back pocket. I think the phone, and then your phone, your own bet
pass.
On that one.
I will pass.
All right, the next two clips are just things I wanted to show you guys that I've never seen before. The first one is this woman with the phone in her back pocket and jeans. So she's standing there in the jeans. Everything seems to be okay. She's in the store in Brazil, and then your phone blows up.
Jesus. That ass is seriously hot.
Sketchy.
Any lessons there?
Yeah, I
think Brazilian phones?
Yeah, I think the phone is maybe the next thing to be exposed as like toxic or toxic adjacent. Because there is a thing when you plug it in, it kind of like radiates and gives off a charge. So like you don't want to like plug your phone in next to your head while you're sleeping or next to your bed. But, you know, that's not necessarily that lesson. That's just phone sometimes will blow up in your butt.
Lithium-ion battery blow up in your butt type shit.
Blow up in your butt type shit.
Okay.
This is a clip I had never seen before, but I wanted to share with you guys as well. This is what a plane, a fighter jet crashing into the ocean looks like.
Ooh.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Goes right in.
That's it. I just wanted to show you guys that.
That was in San Diego.
Yeah. Insane. Our next, I just wanted to show you. It's like, what does it look like when a plane crashes in the ocean? How many times do you get to see that?
Yeah.
You know? Right. So that's what it looks like.
Okay.
What does it look like if your phone blows up in your butt?
That's
what
it
looks like. It's final page of housekeeping.
Okay.
Next, Lauren Boebert spotted getting into cab with Kid Rock at 2:30 a.m. They have a little bit of a thing going potentially.
Okay.
Good for them. That's just I'm not reporting on like adultery. I'm more reporting on there's a new MAGA couple.
Okay.
So I'm happy for them there.
Good. Looking forward to seeing where they go with it.
Yeah.
Could. Well, I don't want to. No, I'm going to stay positive.
Stay positive.
I was going to say could be a drunk slapping brawl thing coming at 2 a.m.
That's true.
But I'm going to stay positive. Best of luck to you two. Lovely couple.
Lovely couple. Happy for you both. Yeah. Next, you know how George Floyd was a hero?
Yeah.
Well, they just found a very damning photo. It looks like he was in the background of a Hitler speech.
Oh.
That's bad.
That's really bad.
So he's not the guy you thought he was.
All right.
Next, we have a new henchman from Russia.
Yeah.
New henchman physiognomy.
Yeah. Nikolai Valuev. And he was banned from entering Azerbaijan over anti-Azerbaijan remarks.
Crazy face.
Yeah. So
that's rare.
This is the type of guy where anything he wears, he's a henchman. He could wear like an accounting Steve Urkel outfit, and we go, you're the henchman, right?
Yeah, you're the bad guy from James Bond, right?
Yeah.
And then that phone, he can just crush it with his hand, probably. All right, next we have our last thing. Our last thing, we're playing in the background here, UFOs attacking each other in Nevada. So we can fast forward a little bit. But you see them going back and forth. I mean, there's a crazy exchange. I don't fully understand what's going on there with these orbs.
It's a fight for the galaxy.
But it seems to be some sort of intergalactic battle.
Okay.
Well, that's the end of housekeeping. We're moving on to Cringe of the Week. Before we get there, we have a very
You're gonna be on for a bit. Are you gonna stay on until they get on?
Guys,
yeah.
You know about Farmer
I'm just chilling.
Now.
I'm gonna stay in the chat, but I'll be off and on.
All
right.
And a base beef merchant making the best meat snacks in the entire world. And if you haven't placed an order yet, he is offering an exclusive 15% off for this month only. Farmer Bill doesn't just sell farm meat snacks.
He's that wondering.
All right, our first clip of Cringe of the Week is this woman who is running a household and she's having some inflation issues from the grocery store.
The other countries that wonder and say that Americans are just fat and lazy and they don't do anything to better themselves. This is what $115 gets you. Let me show you. We were able to get some Ritz crackers, one thing of cereal, some ramen, more ramen, tuna, bag of potatoes, a few avocados, some snacks, desserts, 2 bags of chips, ice creams, pizza rolls, some sausage biscuits, one thing of Dr. Pepper.
That's all trash.
All of this for $115.
Well, at least there's some avocados in there.
Potatoes are decent too.
Yeah.
And if you look at like the protein, like, all right, this is the food for the family for the week. The only thing that has protein is like those packs of tuna.
Yeah.
And the sausage and eggs from the Jimmy Dean's breakfast. So it's she's talking about inflation. 90% of that stuff isn't even food.
Yeah, it's consumer packaged by one company. And she goes, for all you people in other countries who think Americans are fat and lazy, here's my Dr. Pepper, Takis, Funyuns, ice cream, donut pile. Not so smart now, huh?
What now? Say now, other countries. And then someone commented what like $110 of actual food looks like. Can you give that a read?
$110 got me 10 pounds of beef, 19 pounds of chicken, 3 pounds of pork loin, 3 pounds of ham, 2.5 pounds of grapes, 8 cups of pineapple, 8 cups of applesauce, 14 bananas, 3 pounds of cheese, 5 packs of taco seasoning, salt, and pepper.
So that's what like normal food would be, like chicken, beef, eggs.
And listen, I feel for someone like this. It's like, yeah, all that shit food, the price did go up. But you got to be buying things that are like commodities, not consumer packaged goods owned by Kraft Heinz or owned by Nabisco, right?
Yeah.
Who have a monopoly on the entire store and then just increase prices and maybe took a little bit out of the packaging. You got to be buying flour, commodities, chicken, beef, cheese, things that are a bunch of people are competing to make, right?
That's a good point. And then keep in mind, too, when you feed your family, especially your kids, it's full of the food dyes and all that crap. You're going to have like autoimmune issues and sick kids. And then your doctor bills are going to go up and you're going to have like fat, unhealthy kids.
Yeah.
It's just like, so you're setting yourself up for like a cycle of a ton of wasted money, and it all could be rooted out if you just shop somewhat normal.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to be
Well, that
too
is
mean to
normal
someone like this because
to
everyone
most
is
people.
struggling to an extent, but it's like, come on. It's like, can anyone help me? It's like, yeah, don't buy that shit.
The Takis, donuts, ice cream.
Yeah.
Swap that for chicken wings. Chicken wings. You like chicken wings.
Yeah.
And then while we're on the topic of food, this isn't really cringe, but it is related to food. Listen to what this woman says about vegetables and what happens when they get shipped to grocery stores.
If you look at spinach, fresh from the soil, let's say that's 100% vitamin C composition, versus about a week to 14 days later in the grocery store, the grocery store spinach had 0% of the vitamin C that it had when it came from the garden. Almost nothing could be more important than actually eating locally, like buying food from the farmer's market. I mean, the second that plant is pulled, it's actually dead. Every single day it's out of the soil, its nutrient composition is precipitously declining.
So that's pretty interesting. So obviously that's a big difference in that what that woman purchased. But that kind of is the next level. Like the next level, one level up would be instead of buying Takis and ice cream and donuts, you buy beef, chicken, pork, and avocados or whatever. And then the level above that is like you grow your own garden and then you eat really close to where the food comes from.
Yeah.
And then you get all the nutrients and the vitamins.
I was going to say, that's a few levels away from the Takis fucking ice cream,
Yeah.
gallon of ice cream pile. Luckily for me, my spinach, I never eat it. It just goes bad in the fridge. So I never actually have the bad vitamin deficiency.
And then and another level above that is I don't even buy the spinach in the first place.
There you go.
That's kind of like what happened in college with the books. You know, you buy books and you waste them because you never actually read them. And then you get to the next level and you don't even buy the book.
And then you hope you don't really need it.
Yeah, exactly. And then the teacher goes, well, where's your book? And you go, I'm a stupid football player.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm so stupid compared to these kids.
And I don't know, these people who are getting smoked by the inflation and the bad grocery bills, it's like, just get a Costco membership. It pays for itself. You're getting cheaper stuff. You need to have a freezer, you know? There are certain ways, like, you have to put a little bit of legwork effort in. Otherwise, you'll just get smoked and taken advantage of the entire time. You know what I mean?
Exactly. All right, let's move on to our trans part of cringe.
Yeah.
This guy here is
Why
doing.
not?
That's what comes next. That's our favorite part of the show.
Little food, little trans.
A little trans. This guy is a trans drill instructor in the military.
Now here you are, the first transgender drill instructor in the history of the Marine Corps. What kept you going?
Well, I joined the Marine Corps to serve my country. I wanted to be on the front lines.
What the
I wanted
fuck?
to kill people.
It's like you're a bro.
Yeah.
Come on,
you're
man.
so close. Just come back.
Come on, man. You're a bro.
Take the shit off. Cut the hair. Let's go. Welcome back.
You're so close. If you just frame it like right here and then just be like, oh, I ate a lollipop. My lips are a little red. You're not even trans anymore.
You didn't do surgery or anything, right, bro? Come on.
Come on.
Welcome back.
Just come back.
And then this guy was the first trans drill instructor, and I think he's gone now. Probably. Honorable discharge, right? Dishonorable?
I don't know how they did it, but yeah, he is probably gone now. He could have just taken some ivermectin and come back to normal, but he did not want to do it.
Yeah.
But that's such like a bro answer. I just want to kill people. It's like, okay.
Is it a bro or is it a trans answer?
That's a good point. There's a lot of trans violence and trans threats, which takes us to our next clip. This is a little bit of a compilation. This is in, what, Worcester, Mass?
Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it, if it's the same city that I'm familiar with.
Or Worcester, but I think it's Worcester.
Worcester, Mass.
Worcester,
yeah,
Mass.
Worcester.
There's a compilation from like a town hall they had, and all the trans people are freaking out.
The city to protect me because the federal government won't. And if you think you're afraid of Trump, you should see how afraid of Trump I am.
Can you wrap up, please?
Yes, I can. If you say that you're afraid of Trump and that's why you don't want the city to be a safe space for trans people, you better prepare for trans people to make this a very unsafe space.
I'm shaking right now. I don't want to be here.
Please.
I'm sorry, am I taking too long pleading for my life?
You remembered how many children I have and that 2 of them are trans.
I speak as both the B and the T in the LGBT.
I'm multiply disabled. I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which is a connective tissue disorder that causes me immense physical pain. I'm on the autism spectrum, and I have narcolepsy, and I couldn't drive myself here, so I had to hide from my driver that I was in drag, which is not an easy thing to do in drag.
I do not want to be here. It's my day off. I do not want to be in your DMs. I do not want to be in your email inboxes. I do not want my creativity writing diss tracks like Kendrick. I don't want to spend an hour applying glitter on my face.
Some of the trans threats in there. Some hyperbole, I guess. How about the one guy goes, I'm B and the T and LGBT, and people cheer. I fuck anybody.
We know, brother.
And that's all they have. I want to check the water supply.
Yeah.
There could have been some sort of like little too much fluoride or whatever they were adding to the water in that town.
Something in Worcester. And that's the thing too, when these people come up to City Hall, it really is just hyperbole. You're gonna kill me. You're you hate me, all this stuff. I don't want to be here. And we're talking about federal money isn't going to hormones anymore. There's very nuanced things. Yeah, Trump signed an executive order for people under 19 for sex change surgery.
Yeah, you can't be an all-state track player anymore.
Yeah, you're off the team. You're not on the girls' team anymore. You're a man.
It's like, you want me dead.
You want me dead. So they actually aren't good at convincing anyone because they're not even arguing the point. They're arguing way past the point, which is, you guys want me dead. And we're talking about federal taxpayer money on this one specific thing, right?
Yeah, and you're like a 1% of 1% of an unhinged population. Like, this isn't even part of the town's biggest issues.
Yeah, and then, the black people during the civil rights movement, MLK, he kind of rose up. He was a good orator, gave some powerful speeches. I haven't seen a single trans person be like, here, I'll take the mantle.
Yeah, well, the one with the glitter